You know, sometimes I think why I didn't think, and sometimes I realize that I didn't realize. I put things when I had to. Right now I don't have classes. I'm on vacation, and I don't have plenty of things to do. So I watch Facebook. Watching Facebook, I see those pictures of friends of people I used to talk to, I used to be friends with, and I see where their lives are of now. What their lives are as of now. I think that they have changed. I think that they have different lives now. I think that neighbors fucking speak really loud. Why can't they be quiet? It's hard. Sometimes all things neighbors get against you. They unite just to get against you. They don't get united to be by yourself. They get united to get against you and to push you through a lot of shit. And you don't know why. Why things can get united? Because getting united is something good, but things get united for all the wrong reasons. You wish that life didn't walk that way. I see their lives now, and I see that some managed to get out of the country, that some are fathers now, even, which scares me a lot, because I can handle my life at times, and I don't, let alone having a life to handle yourself, a part of yours, right? And family and those kind of stuff. I am really not made to handle those kind of things. But I have this feeling that in some way, when they got out of the country, just for even if it's just for a trip, that when they are out, that they are pushing the achievements, because all this social media stuff is all about the ego, right? You know, all these media things is about to let everyone know what you're doing, what you're accomplishing, what you're getting in life. And it's not wrong. I mean, not that wrong. But I start to think if me myself, if I am any good, that if I am any good, that if I did anything great, remarkable, rememberable, something I can fall back on and I can feel proud about. Who I am now, and I think that based on what these people did, they deserve to, I don't know, to be having a harsh time, you know, because they were not good. They were evil in some way. And I kind of get a feeling that being evil is worth. That being evil is really well paid. Maybe it's that human instinct of justice I have inside of me, that we all humans have inside of ourselves. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I am too advanced related, and I wish that people that did wrong things to me pay their wrong actions, because I think it's the way the world works. You know, you can walk around the world making people suffer, doing wrong things, and for all the wrong reasons, and you can just have a happy ending and all the things you wanted in life when you took all the things other people wanted out of their lives. It's wrong, you know, it's not right. And it feels like it's wrong to trust. I mean, is it wrong to trust? Because if it's wrong, if it causes so much damage, then they should have told us when we were kids. I did nothing wrong but trust people that were supposed to be my friends from years ago. It was like that they decided to be a friend of mine until I trust him, until I was weak, and then attack me after that. assholes, and stupid me to believe that I can trust in stupid them, even though I know them for years. It's not guarantee of something, and when that's not a guarantee, you don't know what's a guarantee. Friends are enemies, and strangers seem kind, and things are not supposed to be that way. It sucks. It really sucks, but at the end you learn. Yes, like they call it the price of benefit. I mean, it's like the 9/11. If the 9/11 would have never happened, yeah, surely we'll have like 3,000 lives now today, but the world will not be as safe as it is. Sometimes we have to wait the tragedies to learn. It would be nice if tragedies never happen and knowledge would have come its way without bad things, but it's sometimes the way it works. It actually really, knowledge comes itself without any tragedies, and when that happens, it's great. It's great, but no, I learned the hard way. But since I learned the hard way, I learned it good, and I'll never forget it. Take that for granted. Never forget it, and the knowledge will be here, and they won't go anywhere. I know it, and I take it for real, and I know better, so much better than that, and everybody knows it, even me. Everybody has the knowledge, but I know best. I know best than any other time of my life, and that knowledge makes me feel so alive. So alive. I don't like think that I feel myself or something like that. Well, eventually things were not that bad always. I kind of enjoyed a period of fame actually. Some time later, that evil things happened, like a year later, something like that. A year later, we were cool. Our new friends and me. Well, we were cool. We actually had a good time. We were like rock stars or something like that. We were famous. We were cool kids. I was living every teenage dream, any teenage kid dream. We were great at school. We had groupies and all that stuff. It lasted like the last year. I always thought of it as a goodbye thing, as like it's the last year. You have to celebrate it. You have to have a good time because it will be the last easy day. There won't be more easier days in your life. The last easy day was yesterday. Life will not be that great again. And that is kind of frustrating, because it's where. And it lasts like 1 year. It didn't last that long, did it? It lasted not that long. But it was cool. I mean, it was short, but it was our time. We did great things. I think we approached this time good. Even though we had a very terrible past time, I was great. I spent time having fun. I swear I did. I swear I lived the way I wanted, without any worries, without enemies and that kind of stuff. Yeah, we had some stupid dramas, but it was great. I didn't do any kind of honor to the past I have. I always thought it as a lesson to all the other guys, like, this is the way you should live when you are being great, and there are other people that want to share that moment with you. I help them, I help them because I always see all these underdog people, the misfits, the weirdos, the people that they just don't fit in, right? And I see myself in them because I know what it feels, right? I know what it feels like to be there and at the same time not being anywhere because nobody notices you, and you have to have a great time, and you have to have good memories of the best time of your life, because it's supposed that youth is the best moment of your life. You have to approach it, and sometimes the best moment of your life sucks, let alone the other moments of your life. I mean, your life at your 35 years will not be as cool as today. unless you are destined to be rich and famous. It will not be great when you were a kid. When you are a kid, it's time to celebrate. It's time to have a good time. It's time to hang out with friends and do crazy things and to enjoy your life, not to worry about fitting in or those kind of things. I mean, those kind of things in life should be guaranteed when you are young, because you will not have a great moment in your life like that again. Your life will not be cooler. Your life hardly will be cooler again. That when you are teen, that when you are young and free and beautiful, and well, maybe not beautiful, but young and free. When you have spirit, when you believe. Because as you get older, you tend to stop believing in things. You have to think that things are silly and that you were stupid, but you had fun. That's what I say. And I had friends, and I knew things were doomed to disappear one day, and it lasted like 2 or 3 years later, but things died. And that takes me back to my before thought. I see this stupid fucking people on Facebook, and they are good friends, still with the friends I had in high school. I don't think that things I did, I don't think that I don't want to know that they are far from what I reached, that they have done so much more in life than me, with less the age I have, that I can do so much better than what I'm doing now, that I should have known better, and that I know better than that. But I don't think I failed some kind of competition system. You know, I don't like to think that I actually felt somebody other than me. I might not have a lot of friends like I used to, being as innocent and joyful and truthful like I used to. And I had a great time. I had my 15 minutes of fame. I was a cool kid. Everything, that kind of stuff you look for when you're young and free. And things, as I thought, things gone to hell. Things got wasted. And it's like, first is the issue of the trust, then of self-confidence, then the issue of having a good time when you can, because you know that the later you want. And I learned from all that stuff, right? And lost the friends that promised to be forever, and forever was just 3 years until I was 22. And later I met the combination of all these demons, and I kind of stuff it like as if I have never ever learned anything at all. I survived. I learned. At the age I could have learned before, but I learned, and that's what's matter. I'm not sure that if my 10-year self will look at me today and will be proud. I don't think it will either. I don't think I will be my own hero of the past, that I will be proud if I watch myself. But I will be proud of something that after all these years and all this bullshit, all these fake people and all those Facebook posts I watch, that there's one certain thing that I'm proud and that I like of my life today, is that I might not be popular, I might not have a lot of friends, but you know, and they're still good friends with the friends they had in high school. They are friends today. It's like they were gifted with a friendship, with a gift of friendship, when they were everything but good friends. They were evil, they were demons. They're still there, and I don't know, but even the distance can defeat their friendship. It's unfair, you know, but things are this way. Sometimes I think that maybe good things are to come, but when do you wait? Life gets better, but when? Anyway, I managed to get, I knew a lot of demons, and I learned to avoid the disasters before it happens. I kind of get the ability to watch the future with all the terrible people I've met in my life, and did a lot of damage and hurt to myself. And not much later than that, I met a terrible demon that like got all those bad things all mixed together, and I was like an asshole because I forgot what I learned. And I learned at the very end, I woke up and I learned. I knew what I learned, and I escaped from that hell. It could have been before, but I managed to go to get safe and sound from that. And now I think that I'm surrounded by not many, but people that love me, that don't annoy me for anything. And I find peace at last. I might not be famous, I might not be out of the country, I might not be, my 10-year self not be proud of myself today. I would not be my own hero if I look myself at the age of 10, age 10, age 12. But I'm getting closer. I'm not bad. I find peace. I found happiness, self-confidence, all that kind of stuff, and good things will come. Only the best will come. I have no hurry. I found the essential first. Things will come. And all that people that were terrible to me, well, you know what? Fuck them. Because I'm having a good time. Even though they wished I don't. And that was matter. I'm proud of myself, of the life I'm living today. Yeah, I know it might be better, but I'm halfway through. And I can be more thankful for that. I have the tranquility, the peace, and all the other things will come too. They are halfway through, and I'm sure of it. Yeah, sometimes I think that I didn't think. I realized too late that I never realized, but I realize, and I know that life is good, the way it should be, even though conditions were saying the opposite. And I learned to be free, and I learned to never happen it again. I have everything by my side. I'm wise, and that's great. That's great.